Hey, Illinois Volo fam. Welcome back to the channel, where we're about to get all up in the romantic business of Gianluca Ginoble and Claudia de Bernardi. Yep, we're talking about the swoon-worthy baritone of ilvolo and his leading lady, Claudia. Is their love story giving us forever vibes, or is it just a summer fling that's got us all hard-eyed? Grab your coffee, gelato, or whatever you're vibing with, hit that like button, and let's dive into this love saga together. Oh, and I want to hear your thoughts in the comments every step of the way. Don't hold back. Let's set the scene. It's a sun-drenched day in Taormina, Sicily, September 2025. Picture the golden beaches, the sparkling Mediterranean, and Gianluca Ginoble, the 30-year-old vocal powerhouse, chilling at Lido Pigna Beach Club with Claudia de Bernardi, a 26-year-old Milanese stunner. The paparazzi caught them in full-on couple mode, kissing, cuddling, laughing, basically living out a scene from a romantic Italian movie. I mean, come on, that Sicilian sunshine is practically begging for love to bloom. So, what's your first take on this? Are Gianluca and Claudia just soaking up the summer, or is this the kind of love that lasts? Drop your gut reaction in the comments. Before we get too carried away with those beach vibes, let's rewind and get the full scoop on these two. Gianluca and Claudia have been on fans' radars since mid-2024, when whispers of their romance first started swirling. Oggi magazine dropped some steamy photos of them in Taormina, describing tender caresses and passionate embraces. But this isn't Gianluca's first rodeo in the love department. If you've been following ilvolo as long as I have, you know he was in a serious relationship with Eleonora Venturini Storaro, a designer and granddaughter of Oscar-winning cinematographer Vittorio Storaro, for about 3 years until 2024. That breakup hit fans hard. I saw your comments on my last ilvolo video, and some of you were devastated. Were you team Eleonora, or were you ready for Gianluca to move on? Spill the tea in the comments. Now, here's where the plot thickens. By May 2025, things got a little messy. Sources like qnewscenter.com and update10.com reported that Gianluca and Claudia had taken a break, citing personal growth as the reason. Okay, pause. Does that phrase make you roll your eyes, or do you think it's legit? I mean, we've all heard celebs use that line, but sometimes a break can lead to something stronger, right? Apparently, that's what happened here, because by summer 2025, they were back together and fans were freaking out. LeadItGlobal.com called it an emotional reunion, saying they're more connected than ever. Have you ever taken a break in a relationship and come back stronger? Or do you think breaks are just a fancy way of saying it's over? Share your stories below, I'm all ears. Let's zoom in on that Taormina Beach moment because it's straight up couple goals. According to Oggi, Gianluca and Claudia were all about the PDA, kisses, hugs, and those stolen glances that scream, "I'm so into you." Gianluca, with his signature stylish beach look, probably rocking those aviators, let's be real, and Claudia, glowing at 26, were practically glued to each other. Imagine them splashing in the waves, maybe sharing a gelato, and just soaking up that Sicilian magic. I'm picturing Gianluca humming an ilvolo ballad under his breath. Okay, maybe that's just my fanfic brain going wild. What's your dream date vibe? A beach day like Gianluca and Claudia's, a cozy dinner under the stars, or something totally different? Hit the comments, and let's dream a little. But wait, there's more to this love story than just sandy toes and sunsets. On July 22nd, 2025, something major went down at an ilvolo concert. According to qnewscenter.com, Gianluca shared an unrehearsed musical moment with Claudia during the show. Picture this. The lights dim, the crowd's buzzing, and Gianluca's velvet voice fills the arena, maybe even dedicating a song to Claudia right there in front of thousands. I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it. If you were in that audience, would you be screaming, crying, or just melting into a puddle? And what ilvolo song do you think he'd sing to her? Grande Amore? Oh, Sol Mio? Drop your pick in the comments. Now, let's address the elephant in the room, the engagement rumors. Update10.com dropped a bombshell, claiming Gianluca proposed to Claudia in a private, intimate, elegant moment. Engaged. My jaw hit the floor when I read that. Fans on X are losing it, with some saying they're ready to plan the wedding, while others are skeptical. But here's where it gets confusing. RepeatReplay.com threw a curveball, suggesting Gianluca's girlfriend is someone named Sofia, and they've been together since 2017. Hold up, what? That doesn't add up with the Claudia timeline, which most sources agree started in 2024. Is this a case of bad reporting, a secret ex, or just internet chaos? I need your detective skills, fam. What's your theory on this Sofia situation? Is Claudia the real deal, or is there another mystery girl in the mix? Comment your thoughts, and let's crack this case. Let's take a step back and talk about Gianluca's life for a sec. At 30, he's not just a romantic lead, he's a global superstar. Il Volo, with Gianluca, Piero Barone, and Ignazio Bascietto, has been slaying the music scene since 2009. They've got Sanremo wins, world tours, and a fan base that spans continents. But despite all that fame, Gianluca's kept his personal life pretty low-key. TV noted he's all about privacy, avoiding the gossip spotlight as much as possible. Claudia, too, seems to vibe with that. She's not splashing their relationship all over social media, which is rare these days. Do you think their low-key approach makes their bond stronger, or do you wish they'd share more with fans? Let me know below. Speaking of social media, let's talk about that Santorini moment. Il Volo flight CRW.com reported Gianluca vacationing with a mysterious blonde in Santorini, Greece, last summer. The photo showed him with a girl, sitting on a wall with that iconic Greek sunset in the background. Fans speculated it was Claudia, especially since Oggi confirmed they've been together for about a year. Imagine them strolling through those whitewashed streets, sipping wine, and just being that couple. Where's your dream vacation spot with your crush? Santorini, Taormina, or somewhere totally off the grid? Comment your pick. Now, let's get real for a moment. Dating a superstar like Gianluca can't be easy. He's constantly on tour, performing for thousands, and probably has fans throwing themselves at him. No shade. We get it, he's dreamy. Claudia, a Milanese gal with her own life, has to navigate all that, plus the paparazzi and the pressure of being in the public eye. To date, IT mentioned they've chosen to keep things private, with Gianluca not even officially posting about her on his Instagram. If you were Claudia, could you handle dating a celebrity? Would you be cool with the spotlight, or would you want to stay out of it like she does? Share your thoughts. I'm curious how you'd deal. Let's circle back to those engagement rumors, because they're too juicy to ignore. If Gianluca did propose, it's a massive step. At 30, he's at that age where settling down makes sense, especially with Il Volo's crazy schedule slowing down just enough for him to think about the future. Claudia, at 26, seems to fit right into his world. She's been spotted at his side at events like the Taormina Film Festival, and fans on X are raving about their chemistry. But here's the question. Do you think Gianluca's ready to put a ring on it, or is he just caught up in the romance of it all? And if you were Claudia, would you say yes to a life of world tours and paparazzi? Or would you need more time? Drop your vote in the comments. Wedding bells, or just enjoying the moment? Oh, and let's not forget the Il Volo dynamic. Gianluca's not just a solo act. His bandmates, Piero and Ignazio, are like his brothers. Ignazio got married to Michelle Bertolini in September 2024 and welcomed a daughter, while Piero's currently single after dating Valentina Allegri and Veronica Ruggieri. Do you think Ignazio's family life is inspiring Gianluca to think about settling down? Or is he still in that live for the music phase? Let's hear your take. Before we wrap this up, let's have some fun. Imagine you're planning Gianluca and Claudia's dream date. Where are they going? What's the vibe? Maybe a moonlit gondola ride in Venice, a private concert in a Tuscan vineyard, or just a cozy night in with pizza and Netflix. And what Il Volo song is playing in the background? I'm going with L'amor si move for that romantic vibe. What's yours? Comment your ultimate date idea. Alright, Illinois Volo fam, that's the full scoop on Gianluca Ginoble and Claudia de Bernardi's love story, at least for now. Are they soulmates headed for fairy tale ending, or is this just a passionate chapter in Gianluca's life? I'm dying to hear your theories, so flood the comments with your thoughts, your own love stories, and maybe even a guess at what's next for these two. Is it a duet, a wedding, or just more beach days? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more Il Volo tea. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you in the next video.
Ciao.